We're also very, very lucky that the attackers tried to use explosives rather than guns. This abhorrent tweet from MSNBC's Chris Hayes this morning. There must be something in the water over there today, perhaps entitlement, or perhaps ignorance of what happens in the big bad real world when microaggressions aren't the greatest threat we face. We're lucky the terrorist was stupid. We're lucky the bomb he built was a piece of garbage. But what about next time? This piece of garbage bomb was still able to injure 29 people. The weapon used to capture the bomber, though, that was a gun. The knife attack in Minnesota was still able to wound 9 people, and the weapon that ended the attack, perhaps saving more people's lives, was a gun. The truck driven by a radical Islamic terrorist in Nice, France, was still able to kill 85 people, including 10 children, and injure 200 others. The weapon used to save more people was a gun. The problem here, I said this yesterday, our enemy is evil. The evil has a name, and it is radical Islam.
Terrorism works by terrifying people. That is its operative definition. Most Americans, actually, are not terrified by terrorism here. But Donald Trump is terrified by terrorism, and most Trump supporters seem to be terrified by terrorism.
This coming from Lawrence O'Donnell, a self-proclaimed practical European socialist who says he lies to the extreme left of mere liberals. In a recent Gallup poll, both Democrats and Republicans agreed out of all the issues this election, terrorism is above average in importance to them and how they will choose to vote. On a scale of 0 to 100 in this poll, terrorism ranks 92 out of 100 in importance to Republicans and 82 out of 100 in importance to Democrats. In a Pew Research poll, 80% of registered voters say terrorism is very important in their vote in 2016. Fear is a feeling. The British were resolute in the face of danger when London was bombed in World War II, but it's ridiculous to argue that they didn't feel fear. We, the American people, are courageous in the face of terrorism inflicted on our nation by radical Islamists, but we don't tell our children to pet rattlesnakes because of the pretty diamond pattern on their back. Hillary Clinton won't even say the words radical Islamic terrorist, even as radical Islamists plant multiple bombs in our neighborhoods and stab Americans on family outings to the mall. And as an American who will be voting for Donald Trump in November, I can tell you the feeling I'm feeling, along with millions of other Americans, that radical Islamists should worry about, it's not fear. And that's my final point tonight. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. I read all your tweets. And if you like the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. Remember, we're coming to you prime time now at our brand new 9 p.m. Eastern time slot. If you don't have cable, we're also available now online at cloudtv.com. So catch Tipping Point tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, and have a good night.